So there's 14 of us on tonight, so my set, which started here, I learned, we've got to start in the middle, here. That's going to throw me, it is. Okay, so I said to people last month that scientists had discovered a foodstuff that reduced a woman's sex drive by 90%. And not a lot of people understood that because there was some confusion over the term sex drive. Do you know what sex drive? Do you know the term sex drive? You know, it's not drugging a girl in a disco, bundling her into the back of your car and taking her out to the forest. That's called a Polish bank holiday. No, sex drive. Anyway, this foodstuff, which reduces a woman's sex drive by 90%, is called wedding cake. Bang. There we go. See? Right. Yeah, science. I've been reading a lot about science. I tell you, you can never trust atoms because they make up everything. I've got to keep it simple for you guys. Who groaned here? Who groaned here? Was it you? You're fucking on later, mate. You've done groaning at me. Jesus Christ. Right, I'll make it more complicated, right? It's science. Atoms, everyone knows them. These are science jokes. They're going to get more complicated, okay? Actually, I was reading a book about anti-gravity. I found it really difficult to put down. That's another one. Okay, all right. I'll get a little bit more technical for you. Here you go. Are there any scientists in the room? No. Oh, good. This is going to go down really well. Oxygen, and potassium went out on a date, and it went okay. Get that one? Good, excellent. That's most of the time chemistry jokes. No reaction. I know. All right. I looked those up to do something different because I'm always complaining about my girlfriends and my wives and all that sort of thing. I've only got one thing to say about that. I've got a new girlfriend now. And I said to her, do you know what the difference is between ignorance and apathy? She said, I don't know, and I don't care. Anyway, I'm only allowed to do 5 minutes, so I've got 2 jokes about tattoos that I'm going to tell you. This new girlfriend, it's not the brand new girlfriend who's here. Obviously, I wouldn't embarrass her about that as a previous new girlfriend. Anyway, she said to me, I've got some tattoos. And I said, well, I haven't seen your tattoos. She says, no, they're on my bottom. So, of course, after an appropriate amount of time, when we'd fallen in love enough for it to be right for us to be able to get naked in front of each other, I said, well, that's good. At least I'll be able to see the tattoos that there are. And so she stripped off in front of me. Fantastic. She turned around with her back to me, and she had a W on her left buttock and a W on her right buttock. And I thought, I've got to be honest, no, that's not spectacular at all. Anyway, she bent over and touched her toes, and I went, wow. See, I didn't think that was going to work in Poland, because obviously in Poland it would say Wolf, wouldn't it? Anyway, my last one. Wolf. See? I'm in Warsaw. There's a bit of a Polish angle on it. Yeah. Okay, my last one is about a girl. It's not a girlfriend, it's a girl. She's got so many tattoos, she's addicted to getting tattoos. And she goes in for, she's just craving the next tattoo. She goes into the tattooist. She says, you've got to give me a tattoo. And he has a look at her. He says, it's not a spare inch on your body. She says, well, how accurate are you when you do your tattoos? He says, well, I'm pretty good. She says, can you tattoo my clitoris? He says, well, I probably can, yeah, but it's going to be really sore. That's going to be really sore. She says, well, look, I need the next tattoo. I want you to do that. He says, okay, you'll have to strip off and sit in the chair. She sits in the chair. He's got a tiny tattoo that she's picked out that she wants. I believe. I'm not sure how big one of those is actually, because I've never seen one before. But so anyway, he's getting ready. It's all the machine is going, and he's down. And she flinches, and he says, "Hey, you can't do that. You can't be moving like that. I mean, this is really, really accurate work. Move like that. No." She says, "Oh, I'm really scared about how sore it's going to be." He says, "Well, I could nub it for you." She says, "Can you?" He says, "Yeah, of course I can nub it for you." She says, "That'd be fantastic." He says, "Well, sit back." He leant forward and went, "Num, num, 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 num." Come on. That's my big finish. Fuck me. All right, thank you very much. You've been an audience, and I've been lovely. Good night.